Exactly. Apparently.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. And look who's back tonight. Cynthia's back.
Listen. Thank you. I'm
Yay!
happy to be back. Listen, guys, I'm so lethargic. I am moving my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and her two kids under 5 into my home to help me pay rent because I haven't been paid. So, yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff. So
Yes,
I'm drained. But I'm here and I'm happy to be alive. Yeah. Yeah.
yes. We're happy to be here. We have Kelly here. The weather wasn't too bad today in New York.
No, it wasn't bad. It was breezy. It wasn't too humid as over the weekend. Humidity over the weekend was
Yes,
out of control.
I'm
yes.
not even talking about weather. I know y'all.
At the point, let me tell you, I had the I don't care outfit. It was a tank top white beater with little shorts and sandals, and I was walking around like I was homeless. I didn't care. Just
You
didn't
look
care.
like a character off of Friday.
Did not care. Did not
Oh,
care.
It was hot, steamy, and humid over the
The
weekend.
It
humidity
was
was out
100
of
degrees
control.
here in
It was,
Georgia, 100.
oh gosh.
And we were moving.
That's
Moving.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I'm so
But I love the summer. I love the heat. I love it.
I
love
hate
it.
the heat.
I hate the heat. I'd rather
I don't like wearing clothes. So it is what it is.
Oh my God, Kelly the nudist.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't like wearing clothes. In the winter, you can't. In the winter, you got to bundle up and you can't do anything. I'm gonna hibernate. I can't. No. Summertime, I can go to
It's
drink.
really cold. Georgia's not that cold during the winter, Kelly.
Yeah, up here it's cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
Up here it's cold. It gets
It's
cold.
cold.
I didn't know cold till I lived in Scotland, in
Yeah, it's
London.
cold.
That was cold. That about killed me.
See, everybody's saying 114. Arizona
Oh,
114.
Iowa, 110.
Iowa 110. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, babies. I'm busy.
Yeah, but Angie, you
I'm
got
very-
dry heat. You got dry heat, Angie. We're
Yes.
talking humidity. That's where you can't breathe. The air.
Yes. Yes.
so
Ugh.
thick. It's awful.
106 yesterday in California.
Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, I heard Cali. Yeah, I heard Cali's hot.
Yes. Wow.
It's all them chemtrails they're doing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Call
but
me a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. I see it and I know. I've been researching it. Chemtrails. They put all this crap in our air to seed and
yeah,
try to get
yeah,
water.
the governor's they're definitely playing with the weather.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I don't
Flooding.
care. Oh yeah, conspiracy. No. They're doing stuff. Look what Dubai
They're
went through when they was getting flooded for the 3 days of rain because they was
Yes.
making the seeds and the weather's not normal right now. It's not.
No, it's
No.
not
No
normal.
way.
It's not
No.
God's weather. It's
What's
government
the-
weather. Oh, great, menopausal queen. I'm in good hands here.
Yes, we have a fellow conspiracy
Okay.
theorist.
Woo. Well, who else didn't want to watch this episode?
I don't want to watch this season at all anymore.
Yeah.
I want to know why they have so many episodes. Just cut it by this point.
Yes.
Just leave some out.
Why do we have to drag it out to 20-something episodes and then a 3-part tell-all? I mean, come on.
They're gonna have a
On
3-part tell-all.
story.
They
3 parts?
usually do. They usually do have a 3-part
Oh,
tell-all.
I don't know. I thought it was 2. But
No,
maybe.
it's
I don't know how you get 3 out of this.
ugh.
Heaven
All
help
right.
you.
So, all right, quick question.
Who do
I'm
we
gonna ask the
start with?
audience. Who do y'all want us to start off for first, guys? Before we come on, guys, throw it in the
Yes.
comments. Who do y'all want us
Throw
to
it in
start
the
off
comments. Who
Yes.
do you want us
Yep.
to start off with?
because
None of them are really like, except, I mean,
I
the wedding
enjoy
was amazing.
the wedding.
I
do-
enjoyed the
yeah,
wedding.
That was the best. That was the best episode out of all of them.
That
to
was
me.
it.
Okay, whatever Linda says to get Mangela over with.
Okay, and we got 2 Kobe's and Emily. Let's go with Kobe and Emily. Let's start with the good ones. Then we'll do
Okay.
Angela. Yeah.
Okay.
They are I love them to death. I love this
I-
couple to
yes.
death. I love
They're the real
all the
deal.
family members. I love it. I enjoyed the wedding. I wish
She
TLC
looked
would have shown a little bit
beautiful.
more into it and explained the
So
garments, like how Kobe explained the cow, the
cow
cow
tail.
tail.
Yes.
I need a little bit more, and like I said, I like to learn different cultures, and I thought it was dope.
And I liked how they were drinking out of the horns. That horn
Yes.
thing she had,
Yes.
like what was the symbolism of that? But yeah, I to me, like they could have gone so far with that.
Oh man,
it would have been so cool. But
like, who are these producers? Like, what do they value? Because the drama that they want to produce makes no sense.
None. And trying to start it with them, and I'm like, the talk between the mom and Emily, I was going, you know, when she said, "Oh yeah, she hadn't." I was pregnant before he let her
He broke
go.
up with his girlfriend. Yeah.
And she's like, "How did that make you feel?" And I'm like, "What? Why should she even care? She's pregnant. She got pregnant. She married him, and they're happy. So why do you care?" That's what I don't understand. Why are we going back there?
Exactly. And this whole drama with the friends.
You see my face?
I feel that is so producer driven. And now the friend is at the wedding.
There you go.
With a mic. And it's like, is he going to say something bad? Is it going to be good? Come on.
No, Emily looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. I like how she was dancing with the you know, going with the flow. It was beautiful.
It was. I love the outfits, everything about it. I just and I'm glad to see that they haven't allowed the producers to mess with them too much for what we can see. But
from what we can see, yeah, because you know how they edit and cut or whatever.
But yeah, but like they're trying to make.
I wanted to see more of the family and the wedding. I wanted to see more of Kobe's father. You know, since he's a high tribesman. You know, we see more stuff into that. Instead of an ex-girlfriend that don't exist that we never seen before, like what are we doing?
Exactly. Dun, 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 dun.
When Jamie's on, she said, Jamie Sobel said, I think the producers made her do that. Oh yeah, of course they did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They give them all the questions, and then you have to ask it, and you don't just ask it once; you ask it 2 or 3 times until you get the response they're looking for. So
yeah, exactly. Oh goodness!
No, they were not sitting in the corner.
They were not sitting in the corner on their phones.
I love that.
Yes.
No, it was very family oriented. I loved it. I felt it was a feel good moment, way more than any other parts of this show. We need more.
I smiled.
UK, 90 Day UK is gearing. It's starting to get like this one, but there are still feel good moments. So,
I smiled through the whole thing. The minute when Kobe walked in, I say yes. And when it showed her, I say yeah. And you see how he interacted with everybody in the tables, and you know they all give the cheers.
He's got class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show me the family. Just show me the family. And the little kids are adorable.
Yes.
Precious.
And her father was loving it. Her father was totally into it.
Yeah.
I mean, give me more of that. Not producer drama.
That's what people want to see. They want to touch your heart. We want to feel it. We want to feel the emotion. We don't feel Robin Sophie. We don't feel Jasmine.
No.
You know what I mean? Like we don't feel it. It's annoying. It annoys us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Kelly said, I bet that's the night her baby was conceived.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Listen, they get fire between them. There is no problems there. So.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much that was the highlight. They were the highlight couple of this episode. That was the big bang. That's all I wanted to see. Everything else was irrelevant with everybody else.
And rehearsed and boring.
Right. Except for Lauren and Alex and his father going home, Alex's father going home. That was emotional. That, hit you here.
Well, they're real too. I mean,
exactly. They're real. And that whole scene was real because
it was real.
Yeah.
It was. It's just, it's short because there's not really much to them other than
right. Exactly.
And of course her reveal. I hope he's going to like it. Well, what the hell do you think he's going to do? Of course he's gonna like it.
She didn't have much. She didn't have much to take, so I don't even know what's the big deal.
I can see, honestly, in her, I saw it because what happened was she had the split because of the babies were big and she's tiny. So it actually split her muscle wall. So, and that happens, like, even on me, it didn't split, but I have like this weird ridge thing that sticks up. Didn't notice it until I started working out, but didn't know it was there.
We're not going to notice it unless you're naked.
You would notice it in a bathing suit, and if I was trying to do a sit-up.
Okay.
Which is rare.
Okay.
But when I do, I noticed it. But my point is that she does look better. You can tell, you can see the difference if you do her side by side. Mm-hmm. But her boobs definitely went away. Like, and that's the thing, I've explained that before. When they do the fat transfer, yes, it's more natural, but your body absorbs the majority of it or expels it. So they have to overfill in order for you to keep any of it. So I just think that she probably didn't get enough up there. But like Kelly said, I don't think she had enough really to take anyway. So
she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful
yes,
woman.
She is.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And she's
I felt for her husband. You could see in his face that was not acting. He was stressed.
Yeah, he was.
It was all natural. Him and his father, that was real.
Yes, that was real.
That was real. From the airport scene, from the driving scene.
Yeah. And you could see in Alex's face the guilt. Like he said, he's living the life in Florida. And there's a war going on in Ukraine, a war going on in Israel. And he's like living the life and he's feeling the guilt.
Yeah.
Because he's like, why am I so lucky? So all that was real.
Yeah, it was real. But I just saw them post. They're in Israel now, and it looks like everything's been really good.
Yeah, she was.
Fast forward.
Certain things she said, I kind of disagree with what she said. She shouldn't have said it. She should have just kept it like, we're here, everybody's okay. Don't get don't fall into that political stuff and get like certain things she comment. I'm like, come on, don't say that, because you don't want people, you don't need to give people ammunition to come at you with stuff.
No, you don't. You don't.
It might be cool where you're at, but down the block or somewhere else, something else is going on.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Yeah.
She should have said, we're here, everybody's safe, the family's safe, and we're just gonna, keep thriving. Just keep it simple and this and that. She was like, yeah, New York, they got this going on, and the West, and they're just putting me. I'm like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and I think there's a fine line too that you have to walk when you're in a higher position or you're making money and you're on a show all the time. People are not stupid. They know you get paid. Like, you have to keep it to a degree from going to your head, which is very hard, because a lot of people have felt like, I've noticed this trend that they think she's arrogant now that she's gotten the surgery, she's showing off, she they're, and I mean, to a degree, she kind of is. It might have gone to her head a little bit, but it's very hard. Like, I mean, I can't say that when I got my boobs done for the very first time that I wasn't out thinking, ooh, I'm hot stuff. Come on. We all go through something like that. So
exactly.
I don't need to rep for that at all. But I think that, like Kelly said, you have to be careful, because especially in politics.
Yeah, Jamie, I understand Jamie said it was necessary for her to say that. I'm not saying she shouldn't have said anything, but certain things that she said, you don't know, somebody will come with other facts on it. You don't want to leave the door open, because you really don't know the whole thing. You're in one area. You can't make it seem like it's peaches and cream everywhere where you're at, and you don't know what's going on down the block. Just certain things like that. You don't want people to weaponize your words, and you don't want people to. You just don't want to give them ammunition,
because they're already attacking them.
I was going to say they attack her enough as it is. Yeah.
No, I get in there and defend them, and then I get attacked, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Lauren
she
gets ripped apart in the comments.
I'm not saying she shouldn't have said that, but it's just certain things the way you say things. Fine and dandy. It might be nice where you at. You're going. She talked about restaurants. Nobody wants to hear about restaurants.
They don't.
Oh, we're going to a restaurant. We're going. There's people that can't even eat over there. So it's certain things you just gotta watch.
You gotta be careful.
You said, you know, it's look. Like I said, I'm happy the family's okay. That is my most important thing. Everybody's okay.
Yeah.
And just you shouldn't just leave it like that. You don't.
Yeah. Well, Jamie, I'll defend Jamie for a sec. She knows because she has family in Israel as well, so she follows Lauren a lot, and she understands because she was even like, Lauren's kind of showing off a little too much. And I'm like, yeah, you just, and it's everybody sees things differently, and Jamie is right. Yeah, everybody does have to stand up and speak up, but at the same time, you have to know when to do it and where, because if you're already getting attacked, you don't want to bring more of that. Just saying. Everybody thinks I'm a QAnon, and I didn't even know what the hell that was. So, and I
remember you asking me what the hell QAnon was.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is it?" And then they said they saw me at a Trump rally, and I'm like, "Really? I've never been."
You were there? You was with Angela? You was with Angela?
Apparently. And I'm going to give them, the photo was pretty close, other than the fact that my partner at the time was taller than me, and I'm taller, so it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I mean, I can see where they thought it might have been us, but no, I don't go to rallies. I don't do that. No, I'm a libertarian. I pretty much believe in freedom for everything, and I don't like government control. I believe in less government, more power to the people, and more money in our pockets. That's what I say. Less government. We got too many big people up there. We're paying lots of freaking money to throw everywhere they want to go. When I know I'm practically losing my home over here, and I need some coins. So, I'm not happy right now.
Like I said, I agree with you 100%, Cynthia. I'm over the left, the right. I'm over everything because everybody's all greedy and it's all about money. I'm for the people.
Yes.
We pay too much taxes. We always got to pay extra taxes. I was sitting in the barbershop today and I'm like, all right, so I get paid. They take a tax out. I turn around at the end. I got to file and pay more tax on stuff I don't have. How does this happen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
New York is taxed the highest. I've heard that in California.
Oh, New York is taxed up the ass.
It's crazy. I told this homeless guy, he was like, "Can I get spare time?" I'm like, "Brother, I'm about to sit next to you. I'm going to sit with a cup." And he didn't have a comeback. The other guys laughed. I was like, "I'm gonna sit next to you with a cup."
No, you're like, I'm serious.
Yeah, like I'm serious. Oh my god.
Middle class is gone.
Free. That's tax-free money, Kelly.
And if somebody report me, they're gonna come get kicked down the door and drag me out for my quarters. I just like, come on.
No, it's too much, and you can't get insurance. I'm about to have to not have any health insurance because I can't afford it. $1,600 a month for 3 people.
Don't get me started with health insurance. But
I'm just saying.
Right, no political stuff. Y'all gonna get me started. Let's get back to the show.
Kelly's like, don't get me started, please.
We're for the people. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
that's all. That's all. We've been saying that for the people. We've been saying that from day one.
Let's move on to Patrick, Thais, and John.
I'm gonna look it up. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Thais's friend called John an asshole. John called her a slut.
You see us right now.
Some drinks were thrown.
It was set up.
It was. It was all set up. And what was the purpose of that whole scene?
I don't know.
You bring your friends here to come and insult your husband and husband brother.
Exactly. For the first time.
Been in the picture for what, 3 years?
Exactly.
You came in hot. It was staged. Yeah, what was the point? And then you storm off like you the main star. I'm confused.
Can I just say, I know exactly it was staged because of the throwing of the drink.
Oh yeah.
Why? Can y'all come up with something else? How about a flip flop? Somebody take their flip flop off and go bam, bam. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's always the throwing of the drink.
It's always a drink. That's how you know it's staged. That's how you know.
Yeah. Yes. TLC, TLC is famous for that.
You know what? Hold on. Kelly's right. Kelly, I see the weekly thrown drink. Every week somebody's getting
every week. Yes,
thrown.
every week is someone's.
I think it's like
drink.
they have to have a quota each somebody pick.
Yes.
Or walking out. Somebody's got to walk out.
Somebody has to break down in tears.
Yep. Somebody's got to scream. Somebody's got to scream.
Yes. Someone has to scream.
I just stared at the TV and Thais made no sense. I was like, you brought two friends here to.
And then Thais is mad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she blatantly attacked John. It was obvious.
Right.
Attacked John and her husband.
Yes.
Saying that he cheating and doing crazy stuff for nothing.
I know.
Couldn't you just had some drinks and enjoyed shot the shit? Can't you just do that?
Can we get back to how about we all do this party and I'm bringing stuff for the kids and I'm here for your kid? Or no, I'm gonna come here and talk about something 3 years ago and throw a drink on somebody I don't even know.
We don't even know. I'm full off.
I know. And like accuse him of trying to turn his brother into a whore. You don't even know the guy.
You don't know him.
Like what the fuck is going on?
Send her to therapy.
Yes, she needs therapy.
Send her to last resort. She need to go to last resort.
Oh my God, you already know she's going there.
And now Thais is mad at John for no reason. It's like it's not his fault.
It's not. You know what the best part of that whole scene was? The whole scene was when Patrick cried to Thais. And I think that's coming. I don't know if that was
it's coming.
That's coming for next week.
Okay,
yes.
I'm more excited about that coming.
Real emotion because that's real emotion.
Real. You could see Thais's eyes go red and tear up
because she had no comeback. The way he even said it, he said, your relationship with your dad is different from my relationship with my father. My father was never there.
Right.
You can't compare.
How do you come back to that? Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. But you know, 1,000 pieces. I understand that. But 10 toes down that John was wrong.
And another,
I used to like John. Never happened.
They kind of contradict themselves because they said in that country you can't disrespect a woman like that, but in the same token, the males in that country are dominant. You don't speak to the men like that.
No,
and you don't throw stuff for men like that. So what are we doing here?
This was all staged.
And you know what I say? Like, who talks to anyone like that? Mm-hmm. I cannot tell you the last time, if ever, I've gone and sat down at a table in a restaurant and called somebody a whore or told them they were a horrible shit person. I mean, can we just go back to human decency and manners? I think we lost manners. Like, that's just rude. It's rude. Her friend was rude. And if I had been Thais, I would have turned to my friend and said, hold up. That was uncalled for and you're rude.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Instead of
I get you. You want to protect me. You want to be my bestie and protect me, but you're rude. No. Step just back. Like you're rude.
Just like Patrick said, and John said, your other friend was nice. She was cool.
Yeah, she was nice.
Stayed in her lane. What's up with this one? Yeah. All they had to do was be there to support their girl and just enjoy themselves. Like, Cynthia, you're right. Nobody know how to enjoy themselves anymore.
No, it always has to be drama.
And I think here I'm going back to my conspiracy stuff, but I think it's because everybody is in front of this phone all the time. And it's kind of like when you have road rage. I don't know about y'all, but I have it. And if I'm cussing, I'm ready to flick them off. I'm honking the horn. Now, if I stood in line behind somebody and they were being petty and not moving up and cutting or whatever, I'm probably not going to say anything. But I feel empowered because I'm in my car. So I'm beginning to wonder if we get used to this, the keyboard warriors, and then we forget how to act right. That's what I think's happening. We don't know how to act right.
Michelle said Thais knew her friend was going to bring it up. So yeah, we know it's all stage, and it made no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. We don't
so
like
boring.
it, and it's boring.
Like Jamie said, they are married with a kid. What's
exactly. What's the point?
To cause drama. Real
it's like
drama.
The same thing with Kobe and his ex. What was the point of that? To cause drama.
It wasn't there. There's no drama. Like I said, I would have rather heard John talk about his experience in that country since he had been there, because he's funny and raw. I would have rather heard that and them talking amongst themselves about the differences, or how does he like it, or what does John think. I mean, that's what I would have rather heard.
Yes.
You know, I just wanted everybody to get the party together. Nobody's planning nothing.
Nothing.
No. Boring. Nothing. Producer drama. Now, Ashley and Manuel. Let's get into these two. Because he was fucking laughing right in her face. Oh my God.
Man, he's done. Manuel's done. Like when he heard 100K, he's flipped the switch. Manuel, he don't care. He's going back home. He's like,
look, either you're going to give me this money or what we doing? You got the money or not? No?
No? Okay.
See? No?
No?
Loca?
Loca. Exactly. Oh,
that's
my
all
God.
that came out his mouth.
I was
you noticed nothing was English. He went back to Spanish. You noticed that, right?
Oh, yes. Okay. It was all Spanish.
Of course.
Because in the attorney's office, the English came out. He understood.
Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did.
That's the most beautiful scene ever. That's still my favorite scene out of all of the scenes of any of the HEA.
Yes.
Because he became an English speaker and had life. And I'm telling you, he has got a different attitude now. He is not, he feels himself.
And how many times Ashley's going to run out of the room?
I said somebody got to always run out. She's the runner. She's the runner.
It's in the formula every week. Somebody has to run.
She's a track star. She's a runner. Like every minute she's running. She just have a meme of her running through different rooms.
Yes.
And you know the whole cake thing was a setup too. That's producers. Like, okay, so what we're gonna do is have you you're gonna get a cake since Manuel's birthday, and oh my God, we'll act like you're gonna pick the cake up, but then when you get there, ask him if you can put "fuck you" on the cake. How about that? Because that's just gonna make the scene even more drama filled. And then say you're gonna throw the cake in their face. This is perfect.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it went.
Alicia, Linda, let me see who else. Michelle, everybody. Look, I already commented on Ashley's Spanish, and I don't even speak perfect Spanish at all. I suspect she killing it. She killing it.
She kills it. She every
yeah. I'm like, just chill.
Every fucking syllable. Every fucking sound.
When she said she saged the house and it feels good, no, you need to sage yourself because you're crazy. You're crazy.
Now I do sage my house, Kelly. I've been saging.
We all do, but she need to sage
herself.
She need to stand right there and have a young priest and an old priest do some incense around her and put some sage around her because it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Too much.
All she do is argue.
Much. Yeah.
And she's got the crazy eye right now. You notice that? Like when she's sitting there and she's looking, those eyes are.
Because she's being extra. That's acting. It's acting. She's being extra.
Yes.
She's being extra.
And it's not necessary. It's just makes her look even fucking crazier.
Is she gonna be the next Angela?
Oh no. Yes, and I want to know why was she saging Rico Suave? She was even saging the damn dog.
I love Rico.
Leave Rico Suave alone.
When she said he changed his bank accounts and all this and that.
God, and his passport.
I was like, okay.
Because
is he working?
He said she got in it and spent his money the last time. That's why he changed it. And her face was like, did I? Maybe. You know, I'm like, so who's real here? Is that the truth? Because if that's the case and she's that bad with money, then Manuel probably has a right. He's on the show. She's the one getting the money, not him. So he should get it.
Kimmy said my friend went to Ecuador with $600, lived there 3 months like a king and traveling. That's true, but you got to understand when people come here and live the American dream, the $5 that they make, they're expected. Come on, Asuelo went through it with his mother.
Yes, he did.
You're supposed to send the money to the family. This is something that they all do it. So I don't understand why Ashley's acting all brand new. Yes, he do have to explain where the money's going to, you know, because it's her money she's giving to him.
Exactly.
But
yes.
At this point, Cynthia's right. He don't care.
And why is she acting? And I just want to ask, why is she acting all surprised that he talks to the baby mama when the kids are fucking minors?
I didn't understand that either. I'm like,
come on, isn't that like automatic?
It is. I mean, unless you have a awful ex, like I did, but you know, still, you're supposed to communicate and get along for the kids.
She been in the picture for 10 years and she don't know nobody.
Thank you.
That alone don't make sense.
No, it didn't.
Thank you.
But again, that's part of the storyline. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Somebody asked how he got a bank account.
Pappy Lon says she's sick of Manuel's laugh. Honestly, I like it. I think it's funny because he's feeling so empowered right now. I mean, that man did not know she was $100K in debt. Yeah. He did not know that.
And he's being sarcastic with the laugh. It's not like he's just being like, yeah, whatever. You're crazy, woman. That's what it is.
I know.
He said, he's like, I'm ready to go. You know. But again.
So what is up with Jonathan? What is up with Jonathan? His friend throwing him under the bus.
I didn't know.
Yo, that's not a friend.
What was up with that?
It's not
Jonathan, what's up with that? Throwing him under the bus.
Well, I think Jonathan, I think Manuel told Jonathan, yo, whatever, because at this point, Jonathan's like, yeah, you should know, you know, who he's sending the money to. Because he was like, yeah, you know, like, because real friends don't do that.
Exactly.
They don't tell the wife or any, you know, if you know he's being shady, they don't. I think it's all staged. You're right. It's staged.
Yeah.
Michelle also said Manuel's superpower is gaslighting. Michelle, I agree with you on that. He's good at that. He is.
Oh, yeah. He's good at gaslighting.
Just to make her nuts. But he might be doing that on purpose. I haven't figured that out yet. Because I don't know.
Yeah, because he knows she in debt. That's why.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
Now he knows. He don't care. His whole demeanor's changed.
No.
No,
I think he felt like she was better than him at one point, or because she had money and she was from America, and then all of a sudden in that lawyer's office, he's like, "Hold up, I got more than you." Like, wait a minute. That is literally what happened. So I think in Manuel's defense, I think he's playing a game right now a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
And if she feels that she can't trust him and all, don't give him the money. What's the problem?
Exactly.
Don't be with him. Let him go home. Let him go home. It's not going to work. And that's what I was going to say. Kelly, you made the point of saying these women are always so shocked about sending the money home. And I'm like, there's a trend and there is a ritual here of customs. So if you're going to be with a Dominican man, they're going to send money. Do it. They all do it.
Yeah.
They all do
it. They all do it.
That is their goal to get here. So they can do it.
Exactly. Yes.
Meanwhile, my behind came to get a Pop-Tart.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
I really don't know. You just gave and gave and gave, and you know, and it's just shocking because, you know, some people are so giving, and I just don't know how. I really don't. I don't know. One day we'll know.
One day we'll know. Let's move on to Sophie Robin Claire.
Oh God.
I have a sudden craving for cereal bars, granola.
Let me tell you why she was mad. Okay, because he called her ass out on eating an entire box of granola bars. Do you know how many calories are in an entire box of granola bars? A lot.
It's a lot of sugar.
I have been
yeah, it's a lot of sugar. Yeah,
it's a lot of carbs, and that's basically saying, "Hey, heifer, how'd you enjoy that entire box of granola?" Like,
yeah.
I would have been pissed if he let me eat my box of granola. I dare you to say shit to me about my granola. But the other part of this is, if he had just bought the box of granolas, like I know my husband loves those damn Smuckers PB&J sandwiches with the crust cut off that you get in the frozen store. I have to keep stocked on those. If he's low, I sure as hell ain't eating his last PB&J. I'm not. Because he knows he's the only one that eats them. So if I eat it, I'm going to feel bad because that's his lunch stuff. He doesn't get to go out. So he has to have
I think people are agreeing with you, Cynthia. You got 1,000 pieces said buy 2-3 boxes. You got Michelle said replace them. You have whatchamacallit. Let me see.
And Jamie says they're both immature. They're both immature and shouldn't be married.
They shouldn't because they're not acting like a married couple. Even Rob said if we weren't married, I wouldn't be here.
Then why are you?
Exactly.
Why is she always running? That is your husband.
Thank you.
Why are you running?
Thank you. Where are you going?
Yet that she didn't? Have we had a scene yet that she did not leave? Have we had one? I don't think we have.
No, we haven't.
It started off that they weren't even together, so she wasn't even there when it started off. So I don't know.
That's how you know it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if you look at their Instagram now, they both separate and they partying hard. They look on a show. They look all depressed and innocent, and I don't go out. I don't do anything. I want to work on my marriage. Yeah. I love you. Now everybody's at a party throwing it up, trying to talk to everybody. I'm confused.
Showing that bottom.
Sophie's living her best life. Rob is part of a boy band with Josh and Jamal, traveling all over.
Hitting the clubs. They're always in the clubs.
In the clubs.
Well, Jamal runs clubs. That's what he does. He's an entertainer, like coordinator for the club. So that makes perfect sense. And the others are just jumping on the bandwagon. And guess what? When they do their little dances on Instagram and everybody comments and likes, they're just going to do more because they're getting paid. You are basically paying them with your
he's a promoter? Jamal's a promoter?
Yes, he's a promoter.
Yeah. All right. Now that makes sense because I'm like, they're always at a club.
He's a hype guy. Yeah. He goes to clubs, gets everybody pumped, wants to go. He's got the great smile. He's got the look. It's him. That's what he does. So, and he loves the nightlife. And so they've just all said, hey, let's get together and see how much money we can get in cameos and whatever else we can do or stay relevant.
Yeah.
What happened to the crazy man, the bald guy? God, I just drew a blank on his name. The bald guy. No, he's not on this season. I'm sorry. I'm on a whole nother thing. But I saw he popped up on my, because we were talking about Instagram. He popped up on my Instagram and he's back with his ex again.
Oh, you're talking about what's his name? Your favorite guy from Florida.
Scott.
Scott.
Oh,
yeah.
What is happening?
He want to be relevant.
I don't even follow him.
And then Josh is a woman now. Josh.
Oh, yeah, the Bachelor dude. What is going on?
Yes.
Can we just talk about this for 2 seconds?
Yes. Which one do you want to talk about first, Scott or Josh?
Okay,
Look,
well, Scott first.
I like Scott. Scott is not dumb, but he has a plan. But
Okay.
both these guys are up to something to stay relevant.
I don't know. I don't think Scott. I think he needs to talk to somebody. Honestly,
No, I like Scott. I spoke to Scott way back at the beginning of the year. I like Scott. Very smart dude.
Is
You
he?
know,
Well,
if I said it's
do
smart,
do you think he plays an act then to be
yeah.
nuts? Like, okay. Well, then let's go to the other one. Has he taken rules in the book of Scott and playing dress up to get attention? I mean, I don't
That
know.
one is
My
that
opinion. In my opinion, I believe that he is doing this for attention because this is the same one who faked his death last year.
I know.
So
Yeah,
I
but
believe
John
Snyder
be careful, Lori, because if he dresses like a trans girl and an impersonator, and then people find out he isn't, people are sensitive about that right now. Like, he might really get some, like, what is it, hate for that. Like, he might get the kind of attention he doesn't want. Is my
He don't care as long as he's getting attention. Look like what's her name, Nicole, like the clickbait crap.
Yeah.
She done died like 3 times this week. Come on.
Yeah, she did.
Is she even alive? I saw that too.
I don't know what's going on with her.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen nothing but clickbait. She doesn't even show her face, like, not that I've seen. I'd be curious. But yes, Josh is on a whole nother level if that's the case. But then I thought, maybe, just maybe, that's his problem. Is he's been trying to hide it.
No, it's all attention.
Okay. All right.
It's all attention. In my
Y'all
opinion,
need to keep an eye out. Let me know, because I think he's a piece of work too. Him and Scott, they are 2 peas in a pod, honey. Yeah. They really should get together and live together, roomies. They would.
NYC, we're talking about the guy that was on The Bachelor.
Josh Snyder, who dated Karini, Yolanda.
He tried to come in my inbox.
Oh yes, I remember. He tried to come in your inbox.
And I'm thinking, holy hell, who is this guy? I didn't even know who he was because I don't watch the show. So, because
that shows you they want attention, and it's what
it was crazy.
So we all come to the terms Rob and Sophie is fake, and they're actors.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're actors. I think the others have turned actors. I don't know if Manuel is an actor. I think he thought he got him somebody in America, got here, and then found out he got duped. That's what I think happened. But
without a doubt, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the others, like Jasmine, let's talk about Jasmine next.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Jasmine.
I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I don't like her voice. I don't like nothing about this woman.
And I used to like her.
And I did too, because she represented my country. No, we went from 4 different storylines with this woman. Now all of a sudden we discover she's a pageant person, and then every minute anything that Gino do is a problem. Yo, you want his money. All you want is his money.
Thank you. Thank you.
Freaking nice. You're a gold digger. I can't stand you, and I'm sick of looking at your weird booty. I'm over it. All right, put on some clothes.
That's because, Kelly, once again, she sat down before the end of 6 weeks. You can't sit on your ass for 6 weeks. That's why I tell y'all I would never do that surgery again. It was the most miserable surgery I've ever had. Horrible.
I'm sick of her, man. Everything that come out that girl, I'm going through it. Nobody told you to go on this pageant in Miami. Nobody told you to do that.
Nobody fucking cares. I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
And you don't want to hear anything that somebody says something about you, and the minute Gino's trying to support you and say the same thing with the person, you going down. You like, he was smart. He's experienced. He's showing you, look, this is why you taking pictures of the woman. That's what they do. You had a pageant.
Thank you. Yeah. He's supposed to be your manager, right? He's supposed to be your coach.
I thought it was.
Isn't that what coaches do?
I'm like,
competition.
You're now mad. You're mad at Gino. You're mad at Gino for actually participating in liking what you do.
Thank you.
Competition you record, from sports to dance to any competition.
Anything. Yes.
You record it and you go back and you view it and you learn from this.
Yes. Yes.
You talking about he want to jerk? Why they do that on the show with the men? Why they always
That
kind
was
of
gross.
I know.
men?
It was
I know.
gross. That was gross.
That
When
was
she
gross.
said you want to jerk off to that. Well, first of all, that wasn't something most people would jerk off to.
No,
No.
But hey, to each his own. I don't understand feed either, but that's a whole
Right.
nother topic. But
Yeah, and-
the fact you could tell it was scripted, and you could tell Gino was the target. That's what
Yes.
I could tell about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. Hino
was
is
great.
constantly the target.
all the time. I'm tired.
All the
and
time.
And this is what I said last time, and everybody saying the same thing. Yeah, it's made up drama. Yeah, we know, but we're tired of it. At what point are you going to act like a natural couple? I am tired of the rehearsal. I am tired of reading cue cards. I am tired of her voice. She thinks she's perfect. She's not.
No.
What happened to your mother? What happened to
Thank
your
you.
kids? What happened to the whole process? You're worrying about a pageant. I thought you was suffering from hair loss. I thought you was having all. And you're insecure. What? Like,
No.
I'm sick of her. I'm
too.
sorry. I'm sick of her.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
We're all in agreement on that. I can't.
I'm sick of her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Then I gotta go on
wanted to
TikTok and
so
you
bad.
sitting there. I go on TikTok, you sitting there doing nothing on TikTok, and then I turn on the TV and you want to be in the pack. Man, go sit your behind somewhere, please. I'm tired of you.
Kelly, tell us really how you feel.
Tell us, Kelly. Come
I
on.
don't think the audience felt quite the emotion they should have.
Oh
with that.
my God.
I'm tired of it, man.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
getting on your husband. He's trying
Thank
to
you.
support you.
Thank you.
Can we see the only couple that's supporting is Kobe and Evelyn? Can I see support? It's happily ever after.
Yeah.
Happily ever after.
Yes.
Y'all are
It
married.
isn't happy. There's nothing
Aren't
happy
they
about
supposed to
it.
be happy? Thank
Yeah.
you. What is happy about this? There is nothing happy about this season except Kobe and Emily
That's
so
it.
far. That's it.
That's it. And Manuel realizing she had 100K debt. That I'm telling you, that made it for me. That made me watch this whole season just because.
Back at you to the season, right, Cynthia?
Perfect English.
Back at you to-
Perfect English.
That was the most epic scene. That lawyer
It was.
office. I don't know why nobody's talking about it. I don't know why nobody's reposting it. It should have been a million memes. Manuel act. He tripped up. He understood English. He spoke English.
Yep.
Like, people not paying attention, man.
No, they're not paying attention.
Where's Mary Pants when I need her?
Oh man.
Mary Pants, this is your time to shine, honey.
Because she
Hey,
did a
Mary
good Angela
Pants.
meme today. She did a good Angela meme.
Oh,
I fell
yeah.
out.
Oh my God. She's on it. She's on a roll, not a biscuit.
But yeah, this Jasmine and Gino is so rehearsed.
Yes.
It's like, oh my God, that nobody talks like that anyway. So are we gonna do this, Jasmine? I'm pretty and I just want all the attention and money, and everybody's gonna do everything I want to do.
And
What?
I'm going to burn your house, Gino. I'm going
The
to
guy-
burn them, every single one of them, Gino, because you hurt me, Gino.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
That was good one.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
I've been
Wow.
working on that one for a while. Yeah, because I feel her. Like I feel like it because that's how it pierces my soul, Kelly. When her voice, I channel her. Okay, I channel her.
I
That's
tried.
how much
I
he
tried.
pierces your soul.
It
Yes.
pierces. She gets in me. Like that.
I tried. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I
Yeah.
tried. She irks everything.
Yes.
Like I said, I
opens
liked
her
her.
mouth.
I brought it her, and she was so sweet and so humble. I'm telling you, the money, the ego, and the greed. And I'm going to be talking about this not too long from now. But that stuff right there changes people. It brings out a side of people you never ever knew existed. And I'm being flat out. I have watched it through years. Like people, and I've been in TV since 2010. So I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen them change. Lots. And that is precisely why
you can tell the producers is like you said, they going on Gina. What? There was no need for that drama at that table when they were sitting there after the rehearsal. There was no need for all that.
It actually could have been a heartwarming scene because she could have been like, "Oh, Gino, you do love me, Gino."
And he was really trying. He was trying. He was like, "Look, because he had experience. He said, look, I did this. This is what you need to work. I'm gonna show you." She just attitude. You didn't have that attitude with the female telling you that you suck.
No, you didn't.
No. And he was right. They were better than her. Their walks were better than her. Their facial expressions, the way they worked their room was better than her. Sorry, Jasmine, you're not perfect. Exactly. Who cares? That's the whole point, is for you to learn. That's why your husband was doing that.
When you're a sugar baby and you're so used to getting allowance and so used to getting your ways, that's the problem. You don't know how to act with regular people.
Yeah. You're right,
and
Kelly.
I would actually love to say that that's fake and that maybe outside of this, she's a great person. But from the things I see on Instagram, I don't think so. And the things that I've kind of heard through the grapevine, if they're true, this is things I've heard or alleged, and I'm not talking about them because there's a lot of different things. But I want people to think about that. Like, do you think that we've got her just completely wrong and maybe outside of this, she's a great person, and it's just all an act? I mean, I don't know. Do you think it changed her? Did she used to be nice? Like when I was talking to her and she wanted to help people that had insecurity issues and how she loved children and wanted to help them be body positivity because she didn't have it growing up. Like,
stuff like
where did all that go?
She had me on that. But now this is the way she's acting, what she's doing, and then you're doing it to your husband that's spending money, even though he's cheap, spending money on you.
Yes.
And you ungrateful brat.
That's it. Ungrateful brat. Yeah.
Yeah, she is an ungrateful brat.
Self-centered.
And she
why are you even in a pageant in Miami?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And the way she talks about him, and she takes every chance to like fucking embarrass him.
I don't like that. I don't
like that.
Here's what I'm gonna say about that. I have enough character and enough value for myself that if the network said, "Hey, I want you to say about your husband that he's gonna jack off to these model pictures," and is he doing that? Like on national TV, I can tell you right now, it would have been a hard no. So that in itself does say something about her character to me, because you are okay with humiliating Gino on national.
Because they approached them.
They approached them. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt. I don't care what anybody says. It hurts to be humiliated on TV.
Yeah.
Kelly kind of knows. I mean, there were a couple of scenes in Last Resort when he was in the volleyball playing, and there was a comment made about, being fat or the overweight thing. I can't remember what it was, but but that hurts. Or being betrayed that he's abusive. That hurts when you know damn well he's not, and those things are false.
Or every time that person was making a confessional or talking to the other cast, never in my face, that they made it seem like I was living with them, I'm broke, I don't do anything. What? I didn't need you for anything.
He still gets hate for that. He still gets comments.
Yes.
About asking him telling him he's lazy to the day. Like, who still believes this? Like, it's crazy to me.
It makes no sense.
You do need thick skin, and Gino's isn't thick. It's not. And if that man goes off the deep end after everything's said and done, and she ends up getting more shows and Gino doesn't, because he's Gino, but he's like a wet sock. There's not much there. He's a nice guy, but he's not entertaining.
I understand you need thick skin. Yes, we go on reality. You do need thick skin, but as a respect, and you respecting your couple, what you said, you gotta value your significant other. You don't throw your significant other underneath the bus on national TV like that. It it it. It's everywhere. You don't do that. Now let's flip it. If Gino would have did that to Jasmine, Gino would have got a lot of hate.
Oh my God.
He would have burned all his hats.
Exactly.
And then some. And made his life a living hell for another 2 weeks. That's what it would have been. A living hell for him. I'm in a living hell with him when I watch them because I feel it. I feel it. I want to be like, burn the hats, bitch. Burn them. I don't give a shit. I'll buy more hats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it pisses me off.
At what point is she?
Jasmine is nice to. Yeah, exactly. When is she going to be nice to him?
She's not, because it's not part of the show.
And yes, I agree. TLC does not value marriage at all.
They don't.
No.
They don't encourage it. They want drama. They want to break it up. They want to make it worse. They want you to fight. They want to have
this is always, he's either cheating, money, they get on the males about their sex, and just basically downright disrespecting each other.
Or if they have a kid and didn't know it. I mean, I'm never gonna let it. I'm never gonna let that one. I can't.
She's never gonna let you live that one down.
You thought you had a kid. That was wrong, man. That was wrong.
I walked out of one room, I came back, and I had a kid, and I was like, "What?"
Had a kid.
I was like, "Wait, 1, 2." Had me counting. It's like that's impossible.
Kelly's
counting. Had you reach it out
on his fingers, you know.
No, Kelly, you reached out.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I just need her to tone down with Gino. That's
exactly. Just tone down. You're getting tired of it.
She's being mean.
Exactly.
She's a mean girl.
And speaking of a mean girl, Angela.
Oh my God, let's go. Kelly, start. You're on.
It's the same story again. Same story. How do you start? She was real. It was like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, bipolar. Yeah. I don't know, split personalities when it came to that argument. She's like, get the phone, but don't touch him. That's my husband. I was like, if I was security, I'd have been like this. So what do you want me to do?
The guy in the red shirt was like that. He was like,
what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? Like, he literally did that. That brother was working hard, honey. He was going to get the phone, but then he wasn't getting the phone, and then he was going to get the phone, and then he wasn't going to get the phone. Like I watched that more than any other part of the whole damn thing was the man in the red shirt. Because he was so perplexed. He didn't know what the hell to do.
He didn't know what the hell to do.
Another couple with the same story. Yo, Angela. You went, you don't trust him, this and that. And at the end of it, you're like, I still love him. And I want to bring him home. What?
I'm going to lay my head on a pillow in his lap. And I'm just going to lay there on him. And I'm going to tell him he can sleep in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's your husband.
Like that. I don't like that. I don't need you to tell me that I can sleep in the bed.
I don't think she can handle a real man. I don't think she can handle a real man.
No.
She's so arrogant. It's just disgusting to me. Like the way she told him that is how she treats people and talks to people. Like they're her servants.
Yeah, like, she can't handle a real man. There's nobody's you're far from a queen. How do you go from he's a scam artist, he's using you, to I'm gonna bring him home? What?
I love him. I'm gonna bring him home. If I don't bring him home, it's like ripping out the last chapter, and I won't get closure. So I'm just gonna bring him home and see what happens.
That made no sense.
Thank you.
No sense at all.
Thank you.
No sense.
It's like, excuse me, Angela, what the fuck are you saying now?
I swear, I went, got water, came back, and I was confused. I was totally confused.
Yes, like
I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. I was confused too because
To the
as
point,
soon as
he
she
couldn't
said
even stay in the same hotel with her.
it made no sense. It made zero sense. You know what it made sense to? TLC. Because TLC said, hey, you know what we're going to do? We got to get Michael to America. Everybody wants Michael in America. We're going to pay you X amount of money to bring Michael to America. And so that's what happens. It's all acting at this point.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
yeah.
Because remember, I kept asking, I said, how, if this guy is this bad, why is she bringing him to America?
We're not stupid. I would never bring a man that I've got 5 people trying to get my phone from. I'm not bringing him to America.
No, it made no sense. And it's
None.
And like I said, for all these weeks, all of a sudden, everybody's acting all brand new now. I'm just saying. So that somebody, your friend is on social media all day long now.
Yes, I know. All day long. I know.
All day long. They were hiding. They were wanted.
Hey, Kibbles. Didn't you get a shout out from Angela?
Yeah, she wants me to buy her lunch.
Can you please? Do you have that you can show everybody? Because I want to just talk about it for a second because it was funny.
Sure.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
That is so. I mean, I might get flagged. I don't care because she said I was mean anyway. I don't care. That was so arrogant.
Yeah.
That was so arrogant and distasteful for her to even say, buy me lunch. How about we could meet for lunch or we could meet up for coffee? Buy me. Who are you?
Buy me lunch. Exactly.
Buy me lunch.
Who are you?
You can sleep in the bed tonight. That's what I said. That is, she thinks she is a queen and everybody is under her and they are servants. That's why when she gets together with somebody similar to her, they fight because they can't be head honcho. She's got to be above. So they won't like each other because 2 people of that stature can't be together. It's arrogance and ego. It's awful. And it's
I don't know who's in her PR. Who's a PR person, but they're doing a horrible job because that Drew Barry. I was just about to say that Drew Barry show
got taken down.
And isn't that where Kibbles and Bits is? I'm in Queens. I mean, she knows I'm here. I've been posting it. She has so much to say. Kibbles and Bits, why didn't you come buy me lunch?
Come buy me lunch.
Guess what, Queen?
Yep, come
buy me lunch. Not let's meet up or come buy me lunch. You a servant. You know what? You Uber Eats. All right, go get her some food.
I'll get her a chicken nugget Happy Meal. So it'll be
whoever's a PR, you saw what happened to Drew Barrymore, the show. They pulled it after, finally they listened to the audience.
But they're listening to people like us that are speaking up about this and
I was just telling you about this. Okay. Kelly, I was just telling you that she shares a manager with Mama Jew.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Go figure.
Yeah. There you go. Figure. That explains
They're the same person.
They're the same person. Thank you.
But I think we can start a revolution of realness again. Like if we start, obviously our voices do matter. It's taken a long time, but we got that pulled off of Drew Barrymore.
And I want everybody to know, Mary, Cynthia, and I are not haters. We're not hating.
Nope.
We're not jealous. Nope. We don't want what they want because that's the first thing they're going to say. Oh, we were on the show. What to do? You made it, but look what happened. You get on the show, you act another way, but on this show, you act this way. What did you expect? What did you expect?
I don't know.
No.
And shame on TLC and Sharp. Because they only put in certain people for interviews and these shows. We went from Big Ed first to the I don't know why he got interviewed for ET before Liz. Then they did Liz, and now this, and we all know that's all the beginning of the year. We all know that, but you're picking the wrong people. Exactly. Out of all the 90-day cast, you're picking the wrong people.
Yeah, exactly. You really are. It's gross. You're putting the worst of the worst out there, and I think that's the trend that we've been in. Drama, hate. Let's start fights. Let's do that. We have got to start changing that by speaking up and say we don't want it.
She arrogant and talk all that crap. Yo, since you was in New York, Angela, I ain't getting no phone call. I'm waiting. I've been asking for how long?
You in my neck of the woods. Your number. She's got your number from Last Resort. She could find you. Yeah.
And if she can get it easily from other people. Since you want to come in my town constantly, I'm waiting.
And Angela,
I got a whole lot to say to you.
Not for nothing, Glendale, New York is only 10 minutes away from me. So the next time you go see Jen, you're only 10 minutes away from me. We could sit down and have a lunch, but you're paying.
Kibbles ain't got no bits.
You're the one on
TV. I don't want a Happy Meal. I don't want a Happy. I'll do the Big Mac. I'll do the Big Mac. I got no problem with the Big Mac.
You want a Mac Angela? You want a Mac Angela,
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't be like, how dare you call people out like that and tell them about who are you?
So
exactly. It's like who the fuck are you? Rude.
And then you extended your olive branches. You asked us several times to come up here. Yeah. Several times.
Yes, I have.
That's grown, mature people.
Welcome anytime.
It's not like we was gonna bash. Sit there and talk. You could get on everybody else's platform and talk nonsense, except for talking to the person you supposedly have. All you got to do is sit there and talk.
We invited her. She knows we do this at 7:00. Mary's happy to send an invitation. Just message her.
Exactly. Unblock me.
Unblock her. Message Kelly. I'm sure Kelly.
Oh, Mary, why you sound like that? Unblock me.
Unblock me, Angela. She has me blocked from everywhere.
She just wants to be your friend.
Exactly.
And I really like Angela in the beginning. I really liked her. Like, I like Mima. I don't know what happened. I really don't know.
The same thing that happened to Jasmine, the same thing that happens to a lot of them. Their head explodes. They become a star and they think they are. And that's the problem. It goes to your head. You've got to stay humble and kind and giving. That's how you should treat people. And they lost that. That never went.
I really liked her. I really did. I really did. That's one thing. And I told her, I was like, I really liked you when I met her in the Last Resort. I thought she was real. But
yeah, you told me that. And I was shocked. Yeah.
Exactly. Because I was telling people, I said, I was vouching for this girl. Mm-hmm. I mean, sorry, this woman want to be queen.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I thought she was cool.
And I'll pretty much give anybody a chance until you show me a side. So, sometimes I just keep giving chances, but I'm learning. Red flags, honey, I'm learning those. I've had to learn really hard, the hard way. But, I think Angela is a walking red flag.
So, Angela's a huge red flag.
Huge.
It just kills me how everybody comes to New York and nobody hits me up. Like,
I know.
Like I don't live here.
I know.
I know you would. You know where all the places are. I mean,
I know.
Nobody hits me up. I don't understand.
It seems like somebody's coming up here every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, Jen does a lot of events, and she does them with Angela, and I'm surprised Ari has it. Yeah, or Benny and them doing them. You work in Glendale, Queens. 5 days
we could do a meet and greet.
Yeah, right?
Wow. That'd be fun. Y'all can Zoom
we could do a meet and greet.
I got to be Zoomed in, though.
Smart.
Something. Because I need to know what happens. I have a high need.
So hold on. Just solo. Let me explain to you. Just solo. When I saw Angela on the show, I was like, all right, cool, whatever, because I don't go hard with people. But on a Last Resort, we had a heart-to-heart. And I thought she was cool. I really did. I thought she was cool.
Yeah, but Kelly, they can show a side. That's the thing.
Did I lose y'all?
No, we're here. No, we can hear you.
The thing is that when you have narcissistic tendency, because I don't know, I'm not a doctor, and it's just my opinion. But if you act like a narcissist, they can be nice. They can be your best friend. They can be kind. They can be loving. They can appear to be giving. They can be. A lot of stars are narcissists because it takes that type of personality to have a thick skin, because Angela's skin is extremely thick, to be able to handle that, so.
Oh, we lost Kelly.
But anyway, that's my opinion on it. And I don't have a thick skin, so I don't like to put myself in those situations.
Yeah, me either.
I can take a lot of shit, but which I do, but I don't like to do it if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I've really just shut myself down this past 2 years.
Why put yourself in that position?
Especially when all those rumors and crap were going around. I'm like,
exactly.
Are you kidding me? Like, I can't even defend myself. But yeah, people. There he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think the internet liked me when I said I'll hang out with Angela.
No, Kelly, it's the voodoo. You better sage yourself. That's what happened to Mary.
Yeah,
sage yourself, Kelly.
Sage it.
The minute I said I hang out, that was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
But hold on, I was just saying, who was I talking about? I forgot the person's name. They asked me about Angela.
Oh, it was Joso or just
something like that. What I was saying is when I met her at Last Resort, we had a heart-to-heart talk, and I thought she was cool. From then, I was like, "Yo, you're really cool, down to earth," and I respect that. And all this antics that she's doing now is like, what's going on?
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
I know.
Yeah. I know. Listen, I'm not writing a book. You know why? Because I got gypped by a lady. Watch out who you follow on, like all these people that do the endorsing and stuff. I followed somebody and I took her advice because she had written a children's book. And I trusted her. She had a lot of followers. I trusted her. I gave $5,000 to a lady to help me write my own book back in 2020. And that lady took my money and about 30 other people's money and is tried to start numerous businesses. And I have so many emails back and forth. I mean, the cons are out. They're out, man. They're just out to con you and get your money. So no, I'll have to tell mine, but I don't know. That might be a while, but we'll see.
So does anyone have any questions or?
We got left. That's all the couples that passed. Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's everyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure because some of them are so boring that it's just like I don't even know to forget. Okay. But as usual, we're all over the place anyway. So, I mean, in this show, you will get a little bit of anything we're thinking about, especially me, because my mind goes into rabbit holes often, too much. And then Kelly jumps in after me. And then it becomes this whole thing. Did Kelly freeze again? Kelly's frozen.
I think Kelly's frozen again.
He got voodooed. Kelly, you got... This is what
I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna mention nobody's names. I'm not hanging out with nobody.
No, you're not hanging out with no one.
This is killing me. But
you don't
anyway,
hang out with no one.
I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm not saying nothing.
I am going to do a show about stories. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me. But I'm actually thinking about that because you always like when you go through something, you always have people in the comments, and people saved me these past 2 years. I'm not even lying. I've never met Mary in person, not once.
No.
But she and I talk several times a week. She's one of my very good friends. And that's what I want to say to people that give really good comments and you take that time to say, hey, Kelly, I think you're amazing. Those things are so important because you don't know what somebody is going through when you comment that. And I'm gonna tell you, I had a couple of comments over the past 2 years that saved my life. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was real close.
I agree.
Not that I would, but if anybody was going to, and I fight depression, so I fought it since I was 17 years old, and I'm 53. So that's not something that just goes away. It doesn't mean I'm a weak person. I'm actually extremely strong. Most people couldn't go through the stuff I have been through in my life. So, and I can honestly say that.
People gotta understand, they could talk behind the sidelines because it's not them.
Yeah.
When you're out there and everybody's making a comment, because I thought I was okay and I thought I can handle it, but after a while, it was like, oh wow,
you can't.
Whoa. And then when everything transpired in my situation, y'all all saw how I was. You know, I was destroyed because I didn't deserve it. I did not deserve it. And it came out of left field. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know what was going on. And, everybody's like, because Mary was getting a lot of flack from other bloggers and writers and this and that. And, I was getting, don't listen to that blogger. And Mary interviewed me before everything happened. When she interviewed me, everything was great.
Yeah.
Remember that interview? And I said, hey, blah, blah, blah. I remember. And you treated me just like everybody else. And then afterwards, when stuff was happening, you were the only one that kept it real with me. You was like, look. You was like, look, this is what's going on. What's going on with you? And I was like, this is my side.
Yeah.
And Mary would tell you, I didn't even throw people underneath the bus like that. And then I had to learn other stuff from her.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed.
Mary finds the dirt, man. She pulled police reports and sent to me. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, because that we're going to eventually talk about that. But
I was so embarrassed for you to find out. You're sitting there and you're thinking one thing is here, and then other things just transpired, and other people know, and you're sitting there like an idiot.
Yeah.
And then Mary was the only one that's putting it out there. So I'm looking at all the other bloggers like, okay, now I see where you're from.
In Touch, calling them out.
Oh, In Touch was destroying me and you. They were every week they were destroying us. It was crazy.
Destroying us.
Crazy.
And that was my battle against In Touch because it's not news unless In Touch reports it.
Yeah.
And everybody listens to In Touch. Everybody, is that? Oh, you saw what they wrote? I'm like, that's not real. That didn't happen. Real.
Exactly.
You know what's really sad about it too is I should have been able to sue In Touch for posting false information about me because it is proven in a court of law I did not steal anything, and I should have never been even said that I did or accused of it. So that is hurtful to my integrity and to me as a person, and I should be able to sue. But you know what they told me? You can't because you're a TV personality. It won't hold up. And I'm like, how is that fair? Yeah, I'm on TV, but if you print, it's not like you're saying, oh, I hate Cynthia's voice because they do that a lot too. I hate your nose. I don't like your hair. That's different. But you're going to say this person stole $30,000, was lazy, never did anything, never worked. And you're going to say those things. That's about who I am, my character as a person. That could affect me getting another job, which I don't have one.
I went from emotional anger, emotional depression, and all types of nonsense.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's not my fault. I picked somebody that was for the streets, and when the streets was talking, I had no clue.
Yeah.
Mary was producing. I'm like,
yeah, me too. That's how I found out stuff. Because I talked to Kelly. Me and him were with her because I had been named in a lawsuit. I didn't even have it. I didn't even have the police reports. None of that. I didn't even know until Mary sent it to me and said, were you involved in this? And I was like, what? I don't even know this has happened. Like, what is going on? Like, it was crazy. Because I hadn't even been in my store. Like, I didn't even know they had a fight. Nothing. So, yeah, I was a little shocked and I was a little upset about it because now you're putting me on a police report and I wasn't even there. That's odd. Yeah. Why would you do that? Oh, I guess, because you know it's going to get leaked and then it's going to look like I was in a battery case because that's what it said. And then that's another hit against me between the theft and the, never worked and greedy and whatever else. Like, that's hurtful. That's a knock against me. And that could affect my life. Literally my life. Not my.
That's why I didn't hear anything from me. You didn't hear nothing because it's like if I say something, they took it and ran with it and turned it and misconstrued it, and I'm like, it was crazy.
It upside down and right side out. Yeah,
it was crazy. But when stuff was coming out and I didn't say anything, it was coming out. Yeah. Mary was putting it out, but nobody else was putting it out.
Nope.
Everybody was quiet.
Mary Pants, we got to give a little credit.
Oh, Mary Pants is. Oh yeah, Mary Pants too. Yes. Mary Pants too.
Mary Pants is really good, and 90 Day Fiance Update's pretty good. They're nice. Too. Yes. Yeah, there's a few others out there that you can actually trust, but they're rare. They're very rare.
Yeah, that's what made me. I said, so nobody's going to talk about what happened, and this person that has nothing to do coming out talking about their relationship with this person. Oh, and another person. Oh, and they're dealing with a married person that just got out of jail. Nobody's talking about this.
No.
But I'm the bad guy. Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm the lazy person that didn't fund the business for the entire 17 years that it was in business. I didn't come up with the name Libby Ray at 12 o'clock at night. I did not, I didn't do all the alterations. I didn't come up with the design for the mask that we sold and sanitizer that got us through COVID when we didn't have any money coming. I didn't get my hip to the point that I have to have physical therapy because I sat from 7 in the morning until 11 at night sewing masks because people were dying and they were terrified, but none of that ever got told. None of that ever got said. But I did a lot. I've done a lot. So
that's why we're so passionate when we see the show with the fake crap.
Exactly.
We don't like that.
No. We're tiring already.
Yeah. And my character and who I am is everything to me. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Now I may bitch about it. I'm going to bitch about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to bitch about it. But
you'll do it. Do it.
Unless you're old. I love old people. I'm caregiving right now. An elderly man. He's 85 and he has dementia. And his name is Jack. And his daughter calls me the Mary Poppins of the elderly. She says I'm like the elderly whisperer. I just started laughing. I'm like, I just like old people and we talk. And I talk to them because, a lot of times we forget to talk to our older generation. And I'm bad about it. My Aunt Sandra's already texted me like 3 times. She has dementia as well. So I'm used to, and then my Aunt Millie was bedridden. So I've kind of turned into a caregiver and I actually like it. I just don't make enough to keep the house. That's the problem.
So. Oh, yeah, I'm reading that. And that's the funny part. This right here, Stephanie, let me tell you, Stephanie, that's the funny part. They all blame me for going to social media and saying all types of stuff.
It wasn't
when
him.
That person started the whole deal because they were going to different bloggers and talking all types of stuff where the network had to call me and figure out what was going on before the show started. And then I messaged them and said, what are y'all doing and what's going on?
Yeah.
Because I was already out of the picture. I was done. But they will never take accountability for their actions. They always blame somebody else. And I took the fall for it. I took the fall for everything. I was out there telling all the bloggers everything. I was telling them, putting all my business out there. I was the one.
I did too, Kelly. I was defending myself too, and trying, because they'll call you. They call you and they say, "Hey, we've talked to other people, and this article's going to publish whether you say anything or not." It's kind of blackmail. It's kind of creepy, but they say, "Oh, it's going to publish whether you have anything to say or not." But here's your chance to say something in rebuttal. And so, of course, I said, "Oh, I didn't steal $30,000. I've run the business. I've flyered Cracker Barrel parking lots and Walmarts. I've done a lot of stuff in my life, right?" And I'm just like, I'm just blown away. I mean, anyway.
But yeah,
I can't talk about it.
Lesson learned: do not fall for community property.
Yes.
Get upset. It's just like, I'm sorry.
Yes. Do not fall for community property.
And then when they want to have the nerve to print something that you didn't even say, you didn't say that. I didn't say that. And then they make the stuff that's bad in bold print, so that, and then they barely mention, "Oh, Cynthia says she's been working and that she's, didn't do something." And I'm like,
of course.
Nobody sees that.
They give you like 2 lines if you're lucky.
2 lines. And it's either Kelly abuser. That was a big one.
Yeah.
According to them, I done beat up everybody.
Yes, Kelly has beat up everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you think you had a chance on Last Resort? That was the whole point of me going to the resort, because I thought we was getting therapy, which I told to do before, way before they even came up with the show. I thought we was going to do therapy. I didn't know there were more issues into the relationship. I had no clue. I just thought it was communication problems, but I didn't know that, it was being passed around. But
no, he actually Kelly called me and told me that he had gotten invited for the show. And I warned him because I was scared. We talked. We all 3 of us talked about it, because I said, I am terrified that Kelly's going to go up there and they are going to flip the script on him and make him look bad. And because just like they're doing to Gino right now, just like they pick people and they make them look bad. And I'm like, Kelly's way too fragile right now, man. Like, if that happened, I think it would have thrown you over the edge. And I really was worried, because I was already over the edge myself. And Kelly, he was kind of my hype man. Like, if I was on the edge, he would, all of a sudden my phone's ringing. Are you all right? You didn't answer my text. Are you good? Okay, I'm just checking. Click. I'm like, all right, but he was there. And, we have to, I needed that. And I just don't think that he could have done that. I don't think that if that had turned on him, he would have.
Yeah, all of y'all was like, I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should do it, because everybody was scared how they was going to edit it. But look, I was being me.
Holding my breath for months. I was afraid they were going to flip it on you.
Like I said, they did the best that they can. They did their best what they can do with the editing, because it was a lot worse.
Yeah.
A lot worse. And I was like, I'm done. I can't do this.
Yeah, we were shocked that Kelly was on The Last Resort, but I mean, I was, because I had known about the incident at that point. So then I was like, or Kelly had already committed. Then we found out, I think it was the incident after you guys.
Yeah, the minute I was coming to The Last Resort, that's when everything started going crazy. Everything.
Yeah, because there was a time you didn't even know that you just went to New York for Thanksgiving and was like, I just need some space.
Yeah, and everybody think everything was spaced out like years. No, it wasn't. It was a month and a month.
Yeah.
I went up for the holidays. I came back, and then we filmed, and then boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And all of it happened, and then my thing happened literally a week before him. So it was just like everybody was just getting hit with stuff. We were just like, and then of course everybody's in the tabloids because Last Resort's coming up and Kelly's on it. So then it's like, bam, focus. It just everything. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Mary's the one that I learned. I learned a lot.
I want to say something, Rose, darling. if I'm interrupting Kelly, let him talk. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm not meaning to interrupt Kelly. I thought I'd let Kelly talk a lot. But if I'm sorry, I'm just gonna apologize to you because clearly that I bothered you. So I'm sorry, Rose. I'll do my best. There's a delay, and when we talk,
Shannon, that's a good one, Shannon.
I'll screen them. Don't worry.
Yeah, Shannon is funny.
And that's just funny. Like, okay. I talk a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But if you don't like it,
nothing wrong
then
with
don't
that,
listen.
Cynthia's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap up, guys, because I'm sure my son wants to go to bed because he has to get up at 5 a.m. for work.
Oh God.
All right, people. Thank you for tonight.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. See you next week. Bye.